All right, let's talk about something that everyone in crypto has felt, that knot in your stomach when you're doing a deal. Who sends first, right? That whole trust issue is a massive headache. Well, today we're going to dive into a really cool solution to that exact problem, Smart Contract Escrow.
You know exactly what I'm talking about, right? You're staring at the screen, ready to do a deal, and then you hesitate. Should I send my crypto first and just hope they follow through? Or should I ask them to send the goods and hope I look trustworthy enough? It's this classic nerve-wracking standoff. And honestly, it holds back so much of what's possible with online deals. So for years, the solution was traditional escrow. You pay some third-party company to act as a middleman and hold the money. Sounds okay, but it's got some serious problems. First off, it's crazy expensive. We're talking 1, 2, even 3% of your deal just gone. It's also super slow because it's all manual, and really, you're not solving the trust problem, you're just moving it. You're trusting the company instead of the other person.
Okay, so there has to be a better way, right? Well, there is, and it's all thanks to some incredible tech. Let's get into it. What exactly is Smart Contract Escrow? The easiest way to think about it is like a digital vault, a super secure one that lives right on the blockchain. This vault is smart. It runs on code. It locks up the money for a deal and is programmed to only open and release the funds when certain rules are met. The best part? There are no people involved. It's just pure, unbiased code doing its job. And this is absolutely crucial. When you use a service like ShakeDefi, your crypto isn't just sitting in some company's bank account where who knows what could happen. Nope, it's held right there on the blockchain itself, inside that digital vault we were just talking about. It's decentralized. It's a total game changer for keeping your funds safe.
Okay, so we get the digital vault idea, but what does that look like in practice when you're actually making a deal? Let's take a look under the hood at how this whole automated process works to keep your funds secure.
It's actually beautifully simple. So, step 1, a deal starts and the buyer's funds get locked into the smart contract. Bam, locked in. Step 2 is the magic part. Once they're locked, nobody can touch them. Not you, not the seller, not even the platform itself. The code is king. The only thing it can do is issue a refund if things go sideways. Then, step 3. After the agreed upon time is up, say after the item is delivered, the contract automatically releases the funds to the merchant. It's all hands off, all handled by the code. So yeah, it's automated, it's secure, but why should you care? What makes this so much better than the old way of doing things? Well, the advantages are massive. And let's start with the one everyone loves, the cost. Just look at that difference. It's not even close, is it? Because you're taking out all the expensive humans and manual paperwork, the fees just plummet. This isn't just a little bit cheaper, it's a completely different league. We're talking about a whole new way to think about the cost of a secure deal.
0.1%. Let's put that into perspective, okay? If you're doing a $10,000 deal, that's a fee of just $10. With an old school service, you could be paying hundreds, maybe even more. This suddenly makes using a secure escrow service a no-brainer for deals of any size, not just the huge ones.
And it's not just about being cheap either. The whole system is built from the ground up to create real trust and security. It goes way beyond just the smart contract itself. Let's look at how a platform like ShakeDefi builds a truly secure environment.
Okay, so there are a few layers to this security onion. First, we've got the on-chain funds. The money's in the contract, not the company's pocket. We talked about that. Then there are the automatic rules, code, not people making the decisions. But check this out. They also have a direct Coinbase on and off ramp. That means you can move your money in and out without ShakeDefi ever touching it. And finally, and this is a big one, they use Persona for KYC verification. Know your customer. This means you're dealing with a real, verified person, not some anonymous scammer. It's how they keep the whole system clean.
So, when you put all that together, the smart contract, the automatic rules, the secure way to move money, and knowing who you're dealing with, what do you get? You get peace of mind. Real peace of mind. You can finally just focus on the deal itself instead of worrying about whether you're about to get scammed. So, what's the big takeaway here? Well, this is more than just a small step forward. This is about setting a completely new standard for what trust looks like online. This quote says it all, really. We're moving away from a world where you have to cross your fingers and just blindly trust some person or some company. Now you can rely on transparent, automated rules. You can trust the code because it's right there on the blockchain for anyone to see and verify.
And that's really the big idea to chew on. Just think about it for a second. What if blind trust was just gone? no longer a requirement for doing deals online. Imagine being able to trade or work with anyone, anywhere on the planet, with total confidence. Not because you trust them, but because you trust the system. What would that unlock? I think we're only just beginning to see the answer.